yeah, that'll take a little while.
So I guess the first question is, talk a little bit about kind of what we're doing and how it's kind of resolving the issue that we've seen with, the volume and putting folks into positions that they can better handle that.
So as most branch people know, there are definitely locations, and this problem is not a new problem for us. So what we're looking to do is twofold. One is to put our best, most experienced people in a position to be able to effectively respond to the type of volume that we've just defined and presented. And two, in true CEFCU fashion, we're looking to do that through incenting those resources to want to take on that challenge.
When we talk about the volume, it really comes to the ability to be even better at the service that we're providing to our members, right? So we want the best and the brightest, essentially, to deliver that service for the members at that fast pace. And if you could just talk a little bit about what the environment feels like and why it's so important to have that ability.
Sure. From a experience perspective, it's a combination, blah, 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 blah. The problem we're trying to solve is really very simple. It's making sure that we're maximizing our opportunity to handle as many interactions as we can to the best of our ability. So it's a simple business decision to put your best people in your highest resource environments, knowing that you're going to have the greatest impact by delivering your highest level of service more frequently than you would by not allocating your best resources into your highest gain and highest volume opportunities.
So once this is in place, once we've got the differential in place, what's your hope? What do you see as changing, improving? Where does it go?
Yeah, the value to this approach from my perspective is threefold. Number one, it's going to benefit our new employees because we won't be putting them in a stressful situation immediately. We'll give them an opportunity to develop, to learn, and as their skills improve, we will continue to move them into higher transaction situations where they can be successful. Number two, it's going to benefit leadership in these locations because instead of spending their time developing resources with all of the members that are coming in and trying to handle the staffing and the complexity from a volume perspective, they'll be freed up to spend their time with members and as a greater percentage than they do currently. As well as we will be looking to develop our leaders in these locations to assess who they are and how they can handle these higher volume locations, which I think is really, really important. And third, and obviously the core of what we do, is improving the member experience by making sure that we are putting our best in front of our highest volume opportunities and, quite frankly, some of our best members because of the activity and usage that they have in our locations.
I know we're talking about the best folks being in these branches. I want to make sure, though, that as we frame this, it's not to say that the folks in the other branches aren't as valuable or aren't.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep, sure, absolutely. No, it makes sense.
They want to speak to that, but I feel like that's what we probably want to get in there.
Okay. All right. Do you want me to go through the whole thing again? You think I should reframe it?
No.
I can.
I would just say, just respond however you would want to, just to talk about the skills are the same regardless, and the competencies that we're looking for. It's just that we're doing this because of the pace and the volume.
It's important to note that when I say we want to put our best people in our best locations, that we're not lowering our standard and our expectation anywhere else. We have the same high level of expectation everywhere. We just know that we're touching more people in these locations, and we would like to do a little better job of allocating our resources to make sure, again, that we are not developing our people in front of those members and locations that require our highest and best use from a resource perspective.
So folks are going to see that obviously there's a differential. They're going to make a little bit more money if they're in one of these 3 branches. So the expectation would be that there are high performers. What would you be looking for in the types of folks that would be, working in Latham? So if I'm somebody that's aspiring to get there,
Yep.
what would I need to think about?
I think there's a couple of things we're looking for in the resources going into these locations. Number one, we certainly want people that feel comfortable and confident in their role. We think that's really important. We want to put them in a position to be successful, to make sure that they know they can thrive in a higher transaction volume location. Number two, we're looking for people that want to take on the challenge, that are trying to demonstrate their ability to step forward and to do the best they can to further their career. So we're not going to force people into these locations, but we are looking for people that are volunteering to take on that challenge, that want to continue to grow and to help us deliver the highest level of experience we can, one member at a time.
Is there anything else you want to touch on, Joe?
I don't think so. I don't want to overdo this one. This is pretty straightforward.
Together a story, and there's
Right.
and at the end, it's if you have a forward spin, they call it.
Right.
That's what this is.
Right.
Hey, what we're doing, where we're going in the future. So.
I wouldn't know to call it a forward spin, but
Yeah,
that's
but
where I was going, in essence.
Yeah, it makes all sense in the world. Absolutely. Cool. You rolling that?
Yep.
So, just talking it through a little bit. Where might this lead in the future?
Well, in true SEFQ fashion, we always want to test and learn. So in addition to looking for people that want to take on the challenge, we are going to be looking for people that can help us refine our approach, give us feedback on what's working, what's not, and then we will be assessing the approach and taking a look at our opportunity to expand if it is indeed successful and we find that it is the highest, best use of our resources and our approach in helping us deliver a great employee and a member experience. Cool. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.